Singapore is one of the easiest cities in Asia to visit, but the weather can surprise first-time travelers. It is hot, humid, green, and tropical almost all year, which means there is no perfect cold season and no completely dry season. Instead, the best time to visit Singapore depends on what you want most: comfortable sightseeing, lower rain chances, festivals, shopping, food, or a simple stopover. The good news is that Singapore works in every month if you plan around the climate. You can move between outdoor gardens, hawker centers, museums, malls, riverfront walks, and rooftop views without losing a whole day to weather. In this guide, we break down the best time to visit Singapore, including weather, rainy months, festivals, crowds, and practical travel tips. For most travelers, the best time to visit Singapore is from February to April, with another useful window from June to September. February and March often feel like the easiest months, because the heavier northeast monsoon rains usually begin to ease, while the city remains active after the holiday period. April can be warm and stormy, but it is still a good month for sightseeing if you plan mornings and evenings outdoors. June to September can also work well because Singapore is often comparatively drier during the southwest monsoon period, although sudden showers and thunderstorms are still possible. The key point is simple. Singapore is not a destination where you wait for perfect weather. It is a destination where you plan smart around heat, humidity, and short tropical rain. The northeast monsoon season generally shapes the period from December to early March. The wettest part is usually around November to January, when Singapore can see heavier rainfall, cloudier days, and longer showers. This does not mean you should avoid Singapore completely. December and January can still be exciting because the city has Christmas lights, New Year events, shopping, restaurants, and plenty of indoor attractions. But if your dream is long outdoor walks through gardens by the bay, Chinatown, Little India, Kampong Glam, and the Singapore River, this is when you should pack patience and flexibility. Plan outdoor activities early, keep museums and malls as backup options, and avoid building the whole trip around one perfect sunset. February to April is one of the best periods for a first-time Singapore trip. The weather remains hot and humid, but rainfall often becomes easier to manage than the wettest months. This is a good time for Marina Bay, Gardens by the Bay, the Botanic Gardens, Chinatown, hawker food tours, river cruises, and neighborhood walks. February can also connect with Chinese New Year, depending on the lunar calendar. That can mean beautiful decorations, festive markets, family gatherings, and strong atmosphere around Chinatown, but also some closures and higher demand. March and April are useful if you want a balanced city trip without the heaviest year-end crowds. Still, bring an umbrella, because Singapore can switch from bright sun to heavy rain quickly. May to September brings heat, humidity, and the southwest monsoon period. Compared with the wetter northeast monsoon phase, this can be a practical time to visit, especially from June to September. This season works well for travelers who want food, shopping, city attractions, and efficient sightseeing. Start early with outdoor places like Merlion Park, Marina Bay, Fort Canning, the Botanic Gardens, or Sentosa. Use the hottest hours for indoor stops like the National Gallery, Jewel Changi, museums, malls, or cafes. Then return outside in the evening for Super Tree Grove, rooftop views, Clarke Quay, or a night safari experience. August brings National Day celebrations around August 9th, which can mean fireworks, crowds, and high energy. September can bring major events like the Singapore Grand Prix season, so book early if your dates overlap. October and November are transitional months, and travelers should expect warm conditions with more unstable weather. These intermonsoon periods can bring afternoon thunderstorms, sudden heavy showers, and very humid days. Still, this can be a rewarding time to visit if you are interested in festivals and cultural atmosphere. Depending on the year, Mid-Autumn Festival, Deepavali, and other cultural events can add lights, food, performances, and neighborhood celebrations. For sightseeing, the strategy is the same. do not overpack the day. Singapore's festival calendar is one of the best reasons to visit. Chinese New Year usually falls in January or February and brings decorations, Chinatown activity, festive food, and family-focused celebrations. Hari Raya Idul Fitri marks the end of Ramadan and is especially meaningful around the Malay Muslim community, with Geylang Serai often becoming a festive area. Deepavali brings Little India to life with lights, shopping, decorations, and cultural celebrations. National Day on August 9th is a patriotic and energetic time, while Mid-Autumn Festival brings lanterns and mooncakes. Around September, major events can include Grand Prix season, which changes the city's hotel prices and atmosphere. For first-time sightseeing, choose February, March, or April. These months usually give a strong balance of weather, city energy, and practical planning. For lower rain odds, look at February, March, and parts of June to September. But remember that Singapore can rain in any month. For festivals, choose your dates around Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Deepavali, National Day, Mid-Autumn Festival, or Grand Prix season. For families, Singapore works year-round because so many attractions are indoors or easy to reach by MRT and taxi. For budget travelers, avoid major holiday weeks and big event periods when hotels can become more expensive. Singapore is a year-round destination, but your experience changes depending on the month. February to April is one of the best windows for first-time visitors. June to September can also work well for a practical city trip, especially if you plan around heat. November to January is wetter, but still full of lights, food, shopping, and cultural energy. The real secret is not finding a perfect season. It is building a flexible itinerary that mixes outdoor icons with indoor comfort, neighborhood food, gardens, museums, and evening views. When would you visit Singapore? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more travel guides and trip planning tips.